500 likes for these 5 scary ghost videos that will freak you out. You want to know something about me? You don't. Alright then, but would you be curious to know something about the next video? You should. If that's the case, then let's start. I don't like people who scream a lot. No matter what the situation is, you can always be more calm, or at least not scream as much, even if someone is strangling you and you have no one near you to help. And what happened to the fact that we didn't want to know anything about you? Well, son, that's all pouring into the same bowl, as it will all make sense to you when I get to talk about the next video, in which we will feature an unknown Chinese man. How racist? What do you mean? What did I say? You're just trying to sound funny about the fact that Chinese people kind of look similar to each other. You misunderstood. It's just that the source of the video is unknown. The man is exploring what looks to be an abandoned building. Really, dude, I thought it was fresh. So, as he was going downstairs, a steel bowl came out flying out of nowhere. How terrifying. But it gets even more spooky when he reaches the basement, which is all flooded with water. So the water was cursed by some demonic forces. Isn't that what you're trying to say? Nope, it was just sewer water. How dirty. But what he found there was nothing less than scary, as a female figure appeared to be sitting in the basement. Then, on his second attempt to get there, he found some weird-looking shape moving slowly in the water.
Oh, 你妈的！出来！ 操你妈！ 嗯，出来！啥玩意儿？啥？有人吗？操你妈的！操你妈！ 你妈了个逼！操你妈的！出来！操你妈的！哎呦，我在那啥呀？啊！我操你妈！我操！啊！转！啊！操你妈！ 闪！我操你妈！里面有东西！那两个那有东西！出来！
I feel like I know who this explorer is because he is very similar to one a lot of people are familiar with. That guy always screams too, but the only critical point that differentiates them is the video resolution, as that guy seems to use a 2006 Nokia phone to record his videos. Alex is a very chill type of dude. He is a man who could be the quiet kid in the classroom who has so much energy running through him, but he just won't use it. He is the leader in the army who would never scream at his soldiers, but always comes with the best strategies calmly and ends up winning the war with style. Are you going to start talking about why he is here or just compliment his attitude? Well, I did the first one, so let's get to the second one. Alex is a man who has been suffering with his girlfriend. No, wait, that's the wrong Alex. I just exposed one of my friends. Alex is someone who is dealing with paranormal activities in his house, as he makes documented videos where he talks about his day-to-day life dealing with the ghost haunting his property. Does he actually? Honestly, I'm not so sure about that. He doesn't speak English, and he talks too much during these videos. But as he talks, something unnatural always seems to happen in the background. Like what? Like his neighbors making out so aggressively that they end up breaking into his house through the wall. Just imagine. But in all seriousness, something like the microwave turning on all of a sudden or like noises in the background, which when investigated, he found that the shampoo bottles were all on the bathtub. How clearly spooky. Or sometimes, as he would be speaking in depressed mode, the door behind him would open by itself. Maybe the ghost wants to calm him down. When he sleeps, it breaks loose. How so? Well, his furniture floats and walks out of the room, or some shadow figure walks inside the room. One day, he was chilling on his bed, but noises were all around him. The light started flickering, and the other day, he came back home only to find it a mess. So scary.
Это стрёмно. Мне кажется, их много. Началось. Снова. И все бесполезно. Она уже не нужна. Она уже не нужна. Вот, и это... Твою мать.
I have never seen a chair activity like this one before. Why? What was so strange about it? The way the chair moved, it was like it was trying to get up, or as if someone under the table used his magical hands to flip it from down below. The next video is 2 minutes and 16 seconds long. Okay, but why are you giving us such information? Telling us the video duration doesn't change anything. Well, I just told you that so you would know how much time you're about to waste of your life. So the next clip is bad, is that what you're trying to say? Not really, but that doesn't mean it's legitimate either. The bottom line is that, in the next video, we will talk about reflections of America. It sounds like you will bring up the tax and inflation topics. How did you know? But let's put this nonsense aside and focus on the nonsense in the next video. We have Jimmy and Jeff. Finally, some names. You were drained waiting for me to say some real names. These were made up, buddy. They drove into this area called Gettysburg. According to Google, Gettysburg is a borough and town in the U.S., state of Pennsylvania. It's known for the Gettysburg National Battlefield, the site of a turning point in the Civil War. And the ranger has told these two that locals and visitors have had some scary encounters in the area before, such as the appearance of phantoms or ghosts. How scary? And can we trust what that ranger has to say? Since the two made their trip to the place in the middle of the night, there must be some truth behind his words since the video is on my list. And as they were having an intense conversation, a phantom ghostly figure appeared out of nowhere.
Alright, we're here in Gettysburg, just before the 150th. Where should I stop?
Just pull off here.
Want to try to film something here?
Yeah.
They said there's activity here before, but alright, so we're gonna sit here for a while and just kind of film the camera.
A lot of troops left from here.
See what happens. I was told by a ranger. Was it about in this area here, Jay, that the ranger said that there's been some activities. They heard some rumors about seeing some sightings of something that they can't explain.
There's a lot of troops that left over here, so the activity should be strong.
Alright, we'll record for like maybe half an hour or so, and then we'll move over to Devil's Den maybe after that.
Yeah, that'll be a good spot next.
And then over by Pickett's Charge.
Yeah, maybe we can pick up something from there.
Pickett's hard though, because I can't really, unless we have flashlights. I guess I can shine it from the parking. Alright, that's alright. We'll videotape here for a while.
Okay.
Let's be quiet though, okay? Holy crap! Down by the canyon, see that?
Oh, what is that?
Wait, shh. Oh my god. Is it?
No way. What is that?
I have no friggin' idea.
Did you get that on the camera?
It's recording.
Oh my gosh, did you see that?
Did you, honestly?
I wouldn't believe it unless we recorded it.
I wonder what the point of that appearance was, like he just walked around that cannon and then disappeared. But what left me confused was the way he appeared. He faded out at the end, but when he appeared, he just popped out. The editor wasn't paying attention. I'm talking about my video editor, of course. The house in the next video is very similar to one we have seen on this channel before, but I'm pretty sure it was from a different group of investigators. Same house or not, bring it on. We are so hyped and ready for this masterpiece of scary evidence of the existence of ghosts. How exciting. I have never seen a viewer this hyped, which is why I wrote him saying this just to fulfill my dreams. The next video, which has a slow pace and a quiet tone, is about two investigators, a sad con and the other guy. The first dude sounds like he has something up his sleeve. He sounds like a serious deal, but he is actually not. He is the dude to get hurt from the first jump scare. These two just couldn't give me satisfaction. This introduction sounds like it's heading down some weird path, but don't worry, my child. We are trying to stay on the safe side, as they are always trying to push forward to get inside the room. What room? The one where it all started. You mean the room where I was a molecule inside a belly? Not that room, the one where the ghost is lurking. The room whose door keeps being pushed by an invisible force. This room seems like a dark hole as described. Not only that, but every time they try to get inside it or even get close to it, paranormal activity takes place. Like the door on the floor, it seems as if someone just shook it off camera. You mean like a ghost? I meant like an actual human assistant to them, but let's call it a ghost. Some rocks were thrown at them, and at some point, a sad con got hurt. How weak. But when we finally got a look at what was inside, it was a cheap ghost footage. I mean a scary ghost lurking in the darkness.
बंद हो गया, ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे अंदर से किसी ने लॉक कर दिया हो। शुक्र है बच गए नहीं तो अल्लाह अकबर। ये बहुत ही मुझे ना में लग रही है ये चीज। आवाजें जैसे
बहुत ही ज्यादा एक्टिविटी बढ़ गई है।
आवाजें भी सुनाई दे रही होंगी कि जैसे अंदर से कोई अल्लाह अकबर चीखने की आवाजें आ रही हैं। तो भी ऐसे ही हो रहा था मेरे साथ। मेरा बकायदा बाजू खींचा गया है।
तो वैसे भाई इसको ओपन करने की कोशिश कर।
पीछे 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 लाइट पर
अस्तगफिरुल्लाह। मेन डोर जो खुला है
हो गया या जो भी है सब कुछ हो गया।
जैसे ही असद भाई इस कमरे के पास आते हैं ना,
बिल्कुल जैसे वो चीज़ तो वो भी हो रही है। ये देखिए ये भी मूवमेंट हो रही है
ये सेम टाइम पे मतलब
अस्तगफिरुल्लाह। ध्यान से यार।
अस्तगफिरुल्लाह, सभी ध्यान से।
ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे इस रूम के अंदर ना अस्तगफिरुल्लाह।
अल्लाहू अकबर। असद भाई दरवाज़ा बंद हो गया है। ये फिर से मूव होना शुरू हो गया।
अल्लाहू अकबर। अस्तगफिरुल्लाह।
ध्यान से असद भाई थोड़ा।
अल्लाहू अकबर। अस्तगफिरुल्लाह।
अस्तगफिरुल्लाह। असद भाई क्या हुआ?
कुछ चीज़ खड़ी है सामने, रिकॉर्ड हो रही है, एकदम से मेरी तरफ आई है, बिल्कुल वाज़ेह। वो चीज़ मैंने अपनी आंखों से देख ली है, बिल्कुल आगे खड़ी है। मैं आप दोस्तों को
अस्तगफिरुल्लाह।
वाज़ेह मेरे बिल्कुल इतना फ़र्क था कि
अल्लाहू अकबर। असद भाई
और ऊपर से अल्लाहू
अकबर। ये कैसी आवाज आ रही है असद भाई?
आगे लाइट
अल्लाहू अकबर। असद भाई क्या हुआ?
फिर वही मेरा बाजू फिर खींचा गया। अल्लाहू अकबर। उधर उधर करना, उधर करना। अल्लाहू अकबर। अस्तगफिरुल्लाह। ये लगी यार फिर मेरा फिर बाजू वैसे ही खींचा गया। ओ अल्लाह
अस्तगफिरुल्लाह।
जैसे पहले मेरा बाजू खींचा गया एक दफा, यार पीछे भी लग गई बिल्कुल वैसे।
ज्यादा तो नहीं चोट आई है असद भाई?
ये बचे गया हूँ मैं, लगी। अल्लाहू अकबर। इधर लाइट करें, इधर इधर लाइट करें यार, बस छोड़ दें। दोबारा
अस्तगफिरुल्लाह। अस्तगफिरुल्लाह।
सर मिले।
I wonder why in all the videos of these Indian folks, they always get hurt. Like this a sad dude, his hand and his back were both hurting him. What did the ghost do to him? bit him. Javi and Gio, and these two names are too weird for me to even make up, so these are the real names of our two dudes in the next clip. Javi is a young dude who makes videos for YouTube where he goes to different locations and documents his journey, and he is also a guy who is interested in haunted places. That's great. Then what about Gio? He is just the hero's friend, the one-liner in movies, who makes reactions and barely has any real purpose. Anyways, they were both invited to this forest, as the guide in the area has told the owner of the hut where he stays the night that he has been hearing some strange noises all the time around him that send shivers down his spine, and that he needs a promotion if he is going to keep working this job. Those last two things were added up by me for extra action. So here come Javi and Gio, who will not solve this mystery but rather make some good, or should I say, some great views out of this situation. A pretty girl, as described by Javi, told him that they should meet at the hut or something like that. But as the investigation began, there wasn't anything particular to be scared of. There were some strange sounds nonetheless and a broken egg, but that's Mother Nature to you, buddy. The scary chapter kicked in when they encountered what looked like a tent and a sheet of clothing hanging on the tree. It's now getting creepy. Do you think so? Then hear this, a lady with no cloth on whatsoever performed some weird dances all by herself. But it seems like she was actually performing some dark magic. These two ended up running after she gave them the dramatic Hollywood movie turnaround stare.
Pues no, se me hace raro, gente, porque estamos, o sea, ya estamos medio le... ¿Mejor para atrás? ¿O qué? Ay.
Se escuchó como...
Es que es... Sí es una pedrada, ¿no?
Esa sí fue una pedrada.
Broma pesada, se asustan. Mira, güey, te estoy diciendo, es un huevo. ¿De qué? ¿Quién sabe? Los de serpientes son más grandes, ¿no? Mucho más grandes.
De hecho, sí. ¿Que era un gusano, no? ¿O qué es?
¿Dónde? Ah, la madre, sí. A ver, ustedes no saben ni qué andamos viendo, ¿verdad? Nosotros acá explicando les voy a enseñar un poquito esto. Nomás que ya no sé si sea terreno. Se está moviendo esa madre. Se está moviendo esa madre, se está moviendo esa madre.
Te estoy diciendo.
Güey, pero se empezó a mover. Ve cómo se mueve.
No, es que
Y no hay aire, güey.
no hay aire, no. No hay nada de aire, güey. Nada de aire. Risa nerviosa.
Güey, es que, o sea, se mueve. Literalmente tiene un movimiento repetitivo, güey. Que, ajá, y que nomás es así. Hoy. Son pasos, ¿no? Ve. ¿Cómo se queda?
Ajá, sí hay
Platican,
más.
algo así.
Está
Pero-
como muy
Escuché a un...
acá.
Sí, yo lo escuché para allá. ¿Qué es esa madre? ¿Sí se escucha de allá? Y para allá es donde estaba
ajá,
el pinche de este, güey. Para allá es donde estaba todo eso que... Hoy, ya se empiezan a escuchar
Ajá.
más ruidos. Pero neta, ¿es una persona?
No hay.
¿Qué madre, güey? ¿Qué es eso? A ver, está desnudo, güey. Es mujer. ¿Qué trae en la mano? Hay que intentar acercarnos un poquito más.
I wonder if that was actually a lady or a man with long hair. And if she was a lady in fact, that takes me to my next point, which is a theory. Couldn't this be actually the same lady who talked to them as I mentioned in the introduction? If that theory sounds unbelievably unbelievable to you, then wait till you hear this one. Why did she have to turn around if she was, in fact, performing a ritual? And why did it have to be so dramatic? And why haven't you subscribed or watched the next video on screen yet?